Brotherhood of Battle.
Welcome to the Brotherhood of Battle video tutorial on using the lobby. So we'll start off by signing into the lobby with our name and password. A quick explanation on servers: we have this drop down tab above the name and password area, and basically it automatically assigns you to a room, just of a random name of a city or something, and basically it acts as crowd control, kind of dividing the masses so there's not so much chaos. So here's our lobby. It's empty at the moment just because we're in private beta, but there's the area where people talk to each other, and so I type, say, hello everyone and stuff, and he'll reply back. And when you play the game, the lobbies will be a lot more full, not just two people. Okay, so we'll go into the sections. Here we have the friends section. That's automatically open, and that's where you can add people who you enjoy playing against and talking to, so you can see when they're online. Here we have just the players section. That's where everyone is put by default. And down here we have an expandable tab called the blocked section, where you can click on the arrow next to someone's name, and if they're abusing and swearing and all this stuff and you don't like them, you click that little arrow next to the name and block them, and then you won't be able to hear them and you won't be able to join games that they search for in quick play and stuff. So they're in the blocked section. So I'll just unblock him for now. I'll just add him to friends. So in the friends section, there's not much of a difference. Basically, it just categorizes your friends so you can play against them and just notice when they're online and stuff like that. So that's pretty much easily organizable. Now up the top here we have different tabs. We have the game browser tab, and here are all the different games that people are hosting. Okay, so if you want to play games against friends or share a map that you created, then hit create game down at the bottom, and you type your game's name and the amount of players, and whether you want it to be public, which means anyone can join it, or private, where you untick that, which means it's just open to invitation, which is where you click that arrow next to someone's name and you click invite to game. So that's how you start a game, to host a game that doesn't add to your rank. Okay, so that's where people will appear and you can talk in your private game room. And to add someone, you click on that little arrow and there's a new option, which is invite to game. And when you're invited to a game, there will be a little tab right there, and you'll hear a big bell ding in the background. And so you can click on that tab and accept the invite, and there you go. He's just done that. So he's in the game room now. Okay, and in 2 versus 2, it automatically divides you into teams. Okay, so you can type in this section and it won't appear in the main lobby, just in the game room. We have this little tab here where you click it, all these 4 colors, and they swap around, and that basically shows you what team you will be on. Then we have these 2 drop-down menus here, which determine the gameplay type and the map. And when everyone's ready to play, they'll just click the ready button, and if someone's being a bit of a jerk, you can hit the kick button, and that'll kick them out of your game room. Now we're back in the main lobby here, and this is where it's open to public to talk. But if you want to open a private tab with the same setup, you just double click on someone's name and you'll open up a private tab where you can talk to them away from the public lobby. Just maybe if it's just someone, a friend or something, you can just open that up. And in there you also have the option to invite them to a game that you've hosted. Okay, so we'll close this window for now. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you for a second about ranks. Now, ranks are basically built when you earn points for playing quick play games, which are just games against strangers and stuff. And even if you lose them, you still get points, and the more points you get, the ranks increase. Now, me and Moonkey are a bad example because we have special ranks just because we made the game. So I'll give you an example. I'll exit the lobby and I'll hit play game and I'll create a new account and I'll show you how this is done. So I'll just test account 1 and type in a password, and I'll make it test account 1. So if you want to play test account 1, go ahead. Okay, so if I'll hit register, and the name's taken, so I'll make it test account 2, register, and it's taken. I'll try test account 3, register. Okay, so Okay, now in the game, there are two places you can roll your mouse over. Right there, next to your name, and right down there, next to Quick Play. And it shows basically your stats and your rank. So down here, you hold it over, and it shows all the games you've lost and won that are Quick Play games. They have to be Quick Play games to count to your rank. And it shows how it all adds up to the amount of game points you have and how many points you have left to earn. You may be asking what the point of ranks are. Now, first of all, it's bragging points to say that you're better than other people. Second, down here we have a little banner that you click on, and what happens are there's a whole bunch of insignias to choose from, okay? Now, there's a bunch of just blank white ones that are the default ones, but as you increase in rank, more banners are unlocked. So, the higher rank you are, the more options you have to have banners that represent your team and stuff. That's also where you choose your colour, by the way. So you click on that banner to change your colour and your insignia. So I'll just log back into my account. Password, if you're wondering, is *************. It's really hard to remember. Okay, so in I am. Okay, so we're back in the lobby now, and I'll run through a last few things with you. First off, I'll just roughly explain this tab on the right, which is where all the people go, and I'll explain these little buttons here, okay? We have the little R on the left, and that orders out of rank, and then we have the A on the right. And then all these people in there will order from top to bottom who is the highest rank, if that's selected, or if the A is selected, it'll order from top to bottom alphabetically. And but by default, it just orders in order of who comes into the lobby first. So whichever one you select, it'll order it like that until you unselect it. Now I'll explain Quick Play a bit. Quick Play is the way you play games against people to increase your rank. Okay, so there are different options here. Okay. But basically, when someone else is searching for the same amount of players in a game and the same game type, and you find them, then you'll search for it and it'll join you to that game. Now, at the moment, there's no one searching because obviously the lobby is empty. But when someone searches, it may take a couple of minutes to a couple of seconds. You'll eventually be connected with someone to increase your rank. Now, you may be wondering why it's only in Quick Play games that ranks are increased. Well, basically, if it was done through the game browser as well, people could basically start custom games and invite a friend they know and just take in turns losing. And so we wanted to make it fair so that you fight people you don't know, and that way you both get an equal opportunity to increase in rank. Now we have another little feature here which just is a bit of help. So if you type /help, a whole bunch of / commands will come up. Things like /rank, where if you type it, a whole bunch of it shows you what the different game points requirements are for better ranks. And that's pretty much everything to do with the lobby. It's a pretty simple system when you get used to it. Just a matter of, getting to know it and stuff. And so I hope it's been of help, and I hope you enjoyed it. So visit brotherhoodofbattle.com.